What comes to mind when you hear animal cruelty? You imagine or think of animals being beaten or mistreated, may it be physically or mentally. Animal cruelty is animal cruelty. But when it comes to entertainment, that is a different story. We'll split it up into two parts: mainstream and underground. Mainstream entertainment is the ones you naturally see on television, or you have to pay for viewing, such as acts. Basically, these are the ones you regularly see or watch. Here are a few examples and what they do to animals for them to obey their commands. First, there are the zoos. Zoo animals are deprived of their natural habitat, sometimes even being starved to death because of zookeepers not doing their job well. Some animals may even suffer from zoocosis. They become wild and will start swaying back and forth out of madness. The condition has become so rampant that some zoos are giving animals mood-altering drugs. Then there are the circuses. Circus animals undergo rigorous training for their routines when they perform live shows. Some are beaten with whips and electrocuted for them to obey their commands. Animals that are in circuses are constantly confined into boxcars, trailers, or trucks for days in extreme weather conditions. Lastly are the oceanariums. In an oceanarium, animals are deprived of their natural habitat and forced to live in an aquarium instead of in the open ocean. Again, they are forced to perform routines and tricks over and over again for live shows. Some aquatic animals are torn away from their families at a very young age, which can be stressful for them. Those are just some of the mainstream entertainment that experience animal cruelty. Underground entertainment is illegal, but still runs under the radar for money, betting on animals on a fight-to-death kind of match while spectators cheer. Dogfighting is a very cruel sport that dogs don't want to be part of but are forced to. Dogs are bred to be aggressive by chaining them, taunting, or even being starved to death to trigger survival instincts. When a dog loses, they are put down because they are already useless. Cockfighting broadcasted on TV may be legal and licensed, but the ones that happen on the streets are underground and can be raided by police anytime and arrest anyone on sight. Like dogfighting, bystanders bet on the winner of the fight. These fights can lead to criminals that promote gambling and drugs. There are shelters and organizations that cater to mistreated animals. PAWS, the Philippine Animal Welfare Society. HEART, the Philippine Animal Rescue Team. PSPCA, the Philippine Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. AKF, Animal Kingdom Foundation. And Cara Welfare Philippines. These are shelters and organizations to which people can surrender animals whether the animal has been mistreated or cannot be taken care of. They also have programs wherein they rescue animals from certain places. Some organizations even have their own clinic for them to treat animals. There are laws that surround the matter. RA 9842. The purpose of this act is to regulate and vaccinate dogs for anti-rabies, impounding of stray and unvaccinated dogs, and to ensure of either dogs or any other pets that have rabies and their owner's safety. RA 10631. It is the purpose of this act to protect and promote the welfare of all terrestrial, aquatic, and marine animals in the Philippines by supervising and regulating the establishment and operations of all facilities utilized for breeding, maintaining, keeping, treating, or training of all animals either as objects of trade or as household pets. For purposes of this act, pet animals shall include birds. With your help, we can, if not stop, decrease the cases of animal cruelty. Treat animals humanely. Treat them like family.